Bubbles.
I'm Dave. You're Eddie.
I'm Ed.
I'm Dave.
Good to see you. It's been a
Good to
little
see you.
while here. We haven't
I
done a
know.
show in a couple weeks. You know, what can I say, man? It's the dog days, you know?
Yeah.
It's a January night in Orlando.
Yeah.
Ironically, our favorite team is playing in Orlando tonight. But yeah, we're doing a check-in. You know, we usually kind of have a lull around this time of year after the Christmas break, and then kind of start to ramp things up.
Before the All-Star break.
Yeah, and then like as the season starts to get into the stretch run there in like March and April. But the big development these days is Giannis Antetokounmpo. What's his last name?
Antetokounmpo. I just call him Giannis because we're like this.
That's
you know?
probably good. Anyway, so Giannis, you know, he finally just decided he's had enough and actually did it, requested the trade from Milwaukee, which we've all known that this was kind of coming. But now that he actually did it, the race is on, and everybody's, you know, making a call to try to get him. So we're going to go through today some of the potential trade ideas for Giannis and would it make sense for, you know, each team, which, you know, as I've been going through a lot of this, the answer surprisingly is no more often than not. And I want to start there. Like, why is Giannis Antetokounmpo's trade value? It just doesn't seem like it's as high as it should be.
Yeah, I mean, well, here's the thing. Like, my first question is, why are teams wanting to do it now? Because it's going to cost them more now, instead of waiting until the offseason when he can declare himself a free agent. Could he not?
No, he's got a year and a half left.
But they would have better offers.
Well, I think that like the idea is since he's requested the trade is that like he's given them a list of teams that he would sign an extension with. And that's basically part of it. Oh, did I bore you already?
No, our dog wants to go back outside.
It's like Giannis. Giannis is begging to just walk out that door in Milwaukee. No, look, I mean, like, I think that the idea is it's like, all right, trade me and I'll sign a deal if traded to one of these 5 teams.
Right.
Basically, that's kind of like if he signs off on the deal, there will be a wink, wink. Yeah, we're gonna sign an extension in the summer.
Right.
But I don't know. That might not be a thing either, right? So I'm just speculating there.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Like, here's the team I want to start with: the Knicks.
Yeah.
And that to me is the team that is the most interesting. Obviously, the East is so wide open this year. Yeah. And it's a Knicks team that kind of looked like the season was going to the shitter for a while.
Away. They lost 9 in a row.
Yeah, they managed to pull it out of the fire here a little bit.
Yeah, they've won 4 in a row now.
Yeah, they waxed Toronto the other night. And,
boy, did they ever.
Looked really good. And so, really, you know, good. I mean, like, look, they're still, I would say, gun to my head, the most talented team in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah.
So, but like, here's what they could give up. So it would be
OG. They'd have to give up OG.
I mean, I was gonna say Towns and Bridges actually, but one of those two. It'd be, let's say it's OG. So it's Towns, OG. They could give a pick swap this year, a first round pick, and a 2030 the Wizards' top 8 protected first round pick this year, and then the 2030 pick. So they have a couple picks they can trade, but if you're the Bucks, why do you do that? That's the question, right? Like, are you jumping over joy about getting Karl Anthony Towns, OG, and a couple first round picks?
Not really.
Yeah, and I mean, from the Knicks' perspective, like I said, who's your pick to win the East right now?
Boy, you know, I mean, Cleveland's playing really well because finally they are healthy for the first time in forever. They're scaring me right now. Right now,
I think they're scaring everybody right now.
Detroit is playing great ball, man, and like they're really solid. Something about them I just don't buy. I watched part of their game the other night, and they just look kind of mediocre.
They seem like they're a scorer away.
Yeah, I mean, Cade's amazing. I mean,
Yep.
he's the guy that drives that team, just like Halliburton did on the Pacers last year, and I mean, he's a superstar. But the rest of the team is up and down sometimes, you know. And I mean, Jalen Duren's amazing. It's a solid team.
They play great defense.
Yeah, they play great defense, and they get a lot of points off their defense. So I don't know. It's the Knicks. The way the Knicks played against the Raptors the other night. I mean, they just
impressive.
It was impressive. It was their whole team.
I still think the Knicks. If like I said, gun to my head, I would pick the Knicks to win the East. I don't feel great about it, but
Yeah.
I just think
I'm
that
with you.
their high end talent, like Brunson, is unstoppable, and like Bridges seems to be playing better. I don't know. Like I just think their high end talent. They have the
Well, I mean,
the
Bridges
highest
went like 2 for 11 or something like that a couple of games ago, and then the other
and
night
he lights up Toronto.
and then he lights up Toronto and,
Yeah.
and is like 9 for 11.
I know.
It's ridiculous.
I think they're the most fun, honestly, because
Yeah.
if he was in New York, you know. But here's the thing: like, I'll go back to why is his trade value not higher? I mean, Mikal Bridges got 5 first-round picks in that trade. The Knicks gave up 5 first-round picks to get Mikal Bridges. But here's the problem, man. Like, Giannis has been banged up, and like I do think that's a real thing for a lot of teams. That's like.
He's what, 36? He's 36, right?
No, he's not. He's like 31.
He's 31. Right,
No,
right.
he's not that old. He's still got another like 3 to 4 years left in his prime. You know, and
But you're right. He's been hurt.
yeah, and you know look, now he's in great shape, but he's also a massive human being, and we've seen this with big men time and time again. I mean, Duncan got hurt, right, and you know, like, and he was able to figure it out with, you know, kind of playing on one leg for the second half of the career. Look at Shaq. Like, Shaq, the injuries started to pile up right around the mid-2000s when he got traded to Miami.
Yeah.
And, like, he was kind of like a half version of Shaq for a couple of years, and then it was over.
Yeah.
Right? And, like, I think that a lot of teams, like I said, Giannis is a freak athlete. I don't know, man. Like, I just think some teams are a little wary of that.
There's risk, right? So,
There's definitely risk. There's absolutely risk. But the Knicks would be a fun one if they could pull it off, because I think if they get Giannis, like if you turn Cat and OG into Giannis, like I think they could win a title.
Yes.
With the team that they have right now. Like if you had Mitchell Robinson, Giannis, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, and Jalen Brunson, like come on.
That's a pretty good starting five.
It is a good starting 5.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it makes more sense for him to go to the Knicks. Okay, so what are the other teams that have been?
Well, I want to talk about Miami because they're always in on guys like this.
Yep.
And it's like, why would he want to go to Miami?
I mean, I heard actually it was the Heat, the Knicks. Sorry, it was Knicks, Heat, somebody else, and I think the Raptors.
Toronto, Atlanta, Minnesota. We're going to go through a couple of these teams. Portland is like a wild card. But with the Heat, it's like, why would he want to go to Miami? And then it's like, oh, yeah, because they play in Miami. That's why. I mean, it's just the reality. They're always a destination that everybody wants to play because, like, everybody loves Miami, right?
Yeah. And I was looking at the Heat game the other night, and I was imagining if Giannis was on that team, and I mean, like,
it's no different than the Bucks.
Bam, Powell. I mean,
well, I think you'd have to trade Norm, wouldn't you?
Wiggins. You'd probably have to trade one of Wiggins or Norm,
because like like what I came up with is Tyler Hero. They have that Terry Rozier contract who's suspended because of the gambling thing, but somehow they're still allowed to trade it. Like if I'm them, I'm trading that before the investigation wraps up because I mean, fuck, Adam Silver hasn't told them not to. So like that's an incredible piece for them because Terry Rozier makes like $25 million a year. So they could use that salary to bring it up to where it needs to where the trades need to be, right? He's a salary filler. But it's such an interesting little kind of wrinkle with them. So like if you gave him Tyler Hero, Terry Rozier, you throw in Khalil Ware, the prospect. They have a 2030 first round pick and they got a 2032 first round pick. Is that enough? Or do you have to throw in, does it have to be Norm Powell? If you're Milwaukee, you say.
Instead of Hero, you mean?
No, instead of Rozier's contract.
Oh. Well, you know what? I think the Rozier's contract actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, because the Bucks the Bucks want to they want dead money.
They
want dead money and they want draft picks.
Right.
But is it enough draft capital?
Well, hey, listen, Kel'el Ware is a really, really good backup setter. No, I like him. He was in my fantasy.
I don't mind Kel'el Ware, but I mean, come on. What are we talking about here?
And who else did you mention? And Hero.
Tyler Hero, who's, I'm not a Tyler Hero guy.
I'm not a Tyler Hero guy either.
Yeah, but, I don't know. Call me crazy, but, volume shooters that don't play defense and get hurt all the time, not exactly my cup of tea. Shout out to Zach
Okay,
Levine.
so what if it was Powell then instead of Harrow? Or both?
I think it'd have to be both. I mean, we're talking about the third best player in the NBA right now.
Yeah, it'd have to be both, right?
I think it would have to be both.
Yeah.
And before I even have discussions. But, but here's the thing. Giannis on the Heat, for him, and I made the joke about living in Miami, which is a real thing, Mm-hmm. I mean, guys just want to play in Miami. It's the reality. But on the court, I don't see, to me, it's a lateral move.
Yeah.
I don't think that team, if it's Bam and, let's say they find a way to keep Norm Powell and Giannis and Wiggins, I don't know. I mean, I guess in the East that they'd probably be at least a contender, but I don't know.
I don't see the fit.
I mean, they got a great
really.
coach.
Yep. I mean, it could work, but they'd have to give up a lot.
I just don't think that that for Giannis wants to go to a team where he could win a championship.
Yeah, and I don't think the Heat could. I think the Knicks could. I
mean, I guess the thing is, if you're Miami, if you want to talk yourself into, maybe this year we don't have it, but if he signs the extension, then going into the summer, we're the Miami Heat, and we can sign whatever free agent we want. You go get a guy to play with him, and then next year is kind of, because there's another team that we're going to talk about in a minute who I kind of think that would be the play for them. But anyway,
all right.
I don't know.
It's like you said earlier, there is kind of a 3-year window for Giannis in his prime. So I don't know if he's a fit for Miami, to be honest. I think he's a better fit with the Knicks. But anyway,
all right,
what's the other team that you have in mind? Well,
the other team was Minnesota. Actually, there was 2 other teams, but Minnesota was one of them. You could throw in the problem with them is they don't have the contracts or the picks. You'd have to get a third team involved, like Sacramento, who by all accounts is just ready to trade anybody. Yeah. Just the strangest team in the league, the Sacramento Kings. Now,
I know.
Minnesota would be interesting because if you're them, it's they have this transcendent player in Anthony Edwards. Yep. They're stuck in the West. They're good enough to be a second round, maybe conference finals team, but they're just not good enough to win the West. And
no,
I don't know. The Spurs are the kind of wild card.
They did beat OKC the other day.
I know. And they're a good team. For me, the Spurs are the wild card.
Yeah.
I mean, Atlanta's been thrown around. I think Atlanta, they have a lot of stuff to trade. And they also, they'd be one of those that they were the team I mentioned that it's all right, we don't have it this year, but let's just go get the guy, reset. We have a lot of young talent and we could load up next year kind of thing, right? Yeah. Buy low, that sort of thing, right?
I think he'd be a really good fit on the Hawks.
I think he would too. I think the Hawks are because Jalen Johnson's
Johnson's a beast.
Do you include Jalen Johnson in that trade, or is he untouchable?
Oh, he's untouchable. No.
So it's what?
Him. You keep Jalen.
It's Porzingis' contract, Reese Shea, Daniels, and maybe Nickeil Alexander-Walker and a pick.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Hawks are in the mix. The Spurs are the fun wild card for me because if you just go, fuck it, we'll give you Steph Castle and Devin Vassell and a couple picks. They have Dylan Harper they could trade. And then it's just screw it. We got Wemby.
Oh, I'd keep Harper. Can you imagine Harper, Wemby, and Giannis?
Yeah, but could you imagine Fox, Wemby, and Giannis? Could you imagine Wemby and Giannis in general just together?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Every team would be like, "Fuck me, man. How are we going to score on these guys?" That would be a nightmare. So they're the kind of fun little wild card.
Yeah, they would be.
And then that brings us to our beloved Toronto Raptors, who we purposely left for last year. We didn't want to be homers. And like, look, the Raps do have stuff that they can trade. Like for me, I think it would have to take RJ Barrett for sure.
Yep.
Jakob Poeltl's contract. Even though you hate to do it, they'd have to give up Murray Boyles.
Yep.
And probably 2 firsts.
Yeah.
And they do own all their first round picks for the next.
Well, I mean, do you think they could get away with putting Grady Dick in there instead of somebody?
I think if you're the Bucks, it's the conversation is like if Colin Murray Boyles isn't in it, it's a non-starter.
Yeah.
Like if the Bucks were smart, which they might not be, all the evidence of recent history points to that might not be the case.
Yeah, well,
the Damian Lillard stretch. I mean, we talked about this in the summer with them stretching Damian Lillard's contract and just saying we're just to pay him to go away. We're gonna eat $25 million against the cap every year for the next 5 years. It's one of the craziest things a team has ever done, ever.
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe they're idiots. We're kind of back, Dad. We're back to like the fucking Glenn Grunwald, Rob Babcock mid 2000s time of the league, where all these teams just have idiotic front office guys. I mean.
Well, so if you're the Raptors, do you go for Giannis? I mean, do you put a
everybody keeps saying like, oh, like they got this thing going this year and the chemistry's so good and like, oh, look at them, man, they give away a chain after every win. Look at the chain. Oh, it's all so fun. And Darko, he's got all look Emmanuel quickly. Oh, he's so nice to everybody. Look, fuck all that shit, man. This is not a championship team. It's a fun season.
No. Yeah.
But ultimately, the goal here is to win a title. And this team is not going to win the title.
Not this year.
No, and not next year either. Not with this core.
No.
Especially next year, the East is going to get better. Well, it is what it is.
I mean, Tatum's coming back. So
Tatum's coming back. Halliburton's coming back. You know.
Yeah.
I just think that if you're Toronto, you just don't have a chance to get a guy like this very often, man. And even if it doesn't mean that, even if it means that this year is a weird fit and like, then so what? It's the same idea with Atlanta. It's like whatever happens this year happens.
Yep. You're building for.
But then next year you go into camp with Giannis and Ingram and Scotty, and you figure out everybody else around.
Yeah.
And it's
you still have
everything
Shed.
else is You
still have some pieces off the bench.
Yeah, I mean whoever, right? But if you have those 3 guys, that's a pretty fucking good place to start.
Yeah, it is. If you're Toronto, you'd make that trade.
I would trade. Yeah, I would do it.
Yeah, I'd do it too. I'd do it too.
I would. You have to do it, man.
Yeah, you do.
You would have to do it.
Yeah.
And I think that they honestly, out of all those deals, I actually think Toronto could make the best offers. Now, here's the crazy thing. Okay. Now, if Presti is going to be a psycho, if you're OKC, do you just say screw it? You know what I mean? Like we got more assets.
Giannis and Shea and Chet and I mean, oh my God,
and Jalen Williams. You could give up. I mean, if you're you could create 10 different packages with all the assets they have, man. They have they have like 20 picks the next 5 years.
Yeah.
They have some of the best young talent in the league.
Yeah.
I mean, like honestly, if you called the Bucks tomorrow and you said, we're going to give you Jalen Williams and 3 first-round picks straight up. Like that beats any deal that any other team can make. Or if you say we'll give you Chet and Alex Caruso or whoever, or AJ Mitchell and Chet and 3 firsts, like they can just blow any deal out of the water.
Yeah, you're right.
And I don't know, man. Like if you're Presti, do you just say screw it? That one's interesting to me. Because somebody brought that up. I was listening to a podcast. Somebody brought that up, and I was like, I'm going to steal that one because I think that's hilarious.
It is hilarious. I mean, it never occurred to me, but yeah, why not? The rich get richer. I mean,
they have the most to fucking trade.
Yeah,
and if you're the Bucks here, right? Like, it seems like they're looking for young prospects and picks. That's what they want.
Yep.
And OKC's got the most.
They're burning it to the ground, and
they're burning it to the ground. Now.
So that would be the way to go if I was the Bucks. I'd take that OKC deal.
Gun to your head, where do you think he's going to land? Or do you think he's going to get traded in the summer? That's another option. And if you could pick any one of those teams we just mentioned.
Yeah. Oh gosh. I'm going to go with the Knicks.
I have a feeling he's going to go with the Knicks.
I have a feeling.
That's my gut feeling. He's gonna go with the Knicks. And
but I wouldn't be surprised if he went to OKC. So.
Oh man.
Crazy.
Yeah, it'd be great if the Lakers traded Luka for him. That would be my favorite. How do you feel about your beloved Los Angeles Lakers, by the way?
You know what, Eddie? They're a mediocre team. To be honest with you, Luke has been amazing. I think
he's amazing.
He should be the MVP in my mind. He's just having an amazing year. But their team is mediocre. You know, they've really suffered. They don't play
defense, Dad.
They don't play defense. They've really suffered without Reeves.
Yes.
Being out for the last 6 weeks or whatever. And LeBron is old. Like he's not the same guy. And occasionally, you know, the crowd goes woo when he dunks. But he was what, 2 for 9 the other night. Like he was horrible. And he's missing free throws. He's late on screens. He doesn't play defense. So. I mean, he's hurting them, Eddie. He's really hurting them instead of helping them, and that team's not going anywhere. I mean, they're not. They're going in the opposite direction. The Raptors, they're almost the same record, and the Raptors are going up, and the Lakers are going in the opposite direction.
Well, I mean, you know, look, like Luka's amazing, but he's a ball hog. He doesn't play defense. He whines. He's a whiner, Dad.
He is a whiner, but he's great.
I know.
He's the third best player in the league, Eddie.
Yeah, he is. He's the second best. Well, he's the third best player in the league.
Yeah. Let's wrap this up because
I know we've had some internet problems. Well, look, I mean, they're not winning a title. Look, it'll be interesting to see what happens with Giannis, man. I mean, if you're the Raps, just fucking do it.
Yeah, I'd say put an offer in and do it. What do you got to lose?
Nothing. Nothing.
All
right, Dad. We'll see you next time. Let's do a show before the old All-Star break kicks in there.
Absolutely. Right.
Or if Giannis gets traded at any minute, because who knows, it could happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Poor Milwaukee. You know, I honestly think if you're a Bucks fan, it's like just do it already.
Just do it. Yeah, just do it.
You know what I mean? Get it over with. Like this team's going nowhere. They stink.
They really stink.
So if I was,
so great to see.
And they won a title. You know what I mean? Like it's not like I think that the Bucks fans are at peace for the most part. Like trade them. Like I think most of them would tell you they want to, you know, kickstart this rebuild and start the new era.
Yeah, I agree.
But anyway, all right. I'll see you next time, Dad.
All right, that was fun.